Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. You are now in the mix with Ball Out Production.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. Black and gold.
Welcome.
86, Hines Ward.
Welcome to Ball Out Radio. My name is
JT.
And my name is,
Twan Green.
Twan Green. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And we in here.
We in here, man. Let's
So,
go.
Ball Out Radio, music heavy podcast. We talk
Yes, sir.
music. We talk sports because we are. Yes. Let's go. Let's get into
I
it.
like that hoodie, man. Got the heartbreak on it. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's a tight
I
hoodie.
got the pants to match, and I just usually be wearing them around the house. And
It looks comfortable.
My daughter loves them. She's like, "Oh, you got the broken heart pants on."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are we gonna let the chat know where you get it from?
I don't remember where I got it from.
Okay,
I think it might have been like Shein or something.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta probably get an endorsement deal from him before we
Shein
just start
or
doing
Fashion
free
Nova or something like that.
free
I don't
promo.
know. You know, one of them sites.
Hey, yo,
So-
JT. It has been so much crazy stuff going on,
Yeah,
man. Gucci man, Pooh Shiesty.
yeah. You want to start there?
I got to.
So, I didn't know everything that was going on, and this happened a few months
Yeah,
ago.
it happened back in November.
Okay, so it happened several months ago, but he just got arrested for it
They just got the footage.
because somebody started talking.
Somebody started talking. I think it was. I don't want
The
to.
cameraman or the engineer.
Yeah, I don't wanna speculate.
Allegedly,
It was, but
cameraman or the engineer.
Yes,
But you know the
talk-
streets. They're trying to say it was Gucci.
somebody that was in the studio.
So somebody that was there. Not
What-
everybody that was there is on that street shit though.
Broke. Yes, not everybody that was there ain't on that street shit. So you doing street shit around motherfuckers, and there's a camera there. Eventually, it's going to come out. So it just pisses me off because, yo, how many times is a rap one of my it's me. I'm gonna speak for myself. How many times is one of my rap icons going to get their whole image slandered? Like, I saw a picture of.
It's Atlanta. It's Atlanta, man.
It's not even Atlanta because I'm
It's
like
Atlanta
Diddy
right now.
and like there's a lot of people that, like, you know what I'm saying, that's been, so I don't think it's.
I mean, the snitching. It's a lot of Atlanta dudes that's getting.
Yeah, but I mean, but 6ix9ine started it.
allegedly snitching, but
Yes, you're right with the thug shit and all that. But I saw a picture with Gucci man, and then he had like the 6ix9ine hair and all the tattoos, and I was just like, damn, like, I'm in a world where Gucci man can get talked about. Like, this is the same dude that Jeezy sent after him to get his chain, and he killed one of them and shot the other. Like, this is the same dude that I looked at as, like, you know, like, I'm from Atlanta, and it's like, it's just crazy, yo.
well, let's talk about it though. So I don't know if he told or if he didn't tell.
Yeah.
We don't know. But like, where does the line get drawn? Does the line get drawn that you never, no matter what?
I mean,
happens,
the line gets drawn in that case, because in that case it does.
This is white collar now. This is business. This is
But
is business. Well, here's my thing.
Not in
They
that.
don't-
In
here's
something
my
different.
thing. They don't do this to the white executives. They wouldn't go in there to the white executives and hold them at gunpoint. And
But
make
you
them
don't know
sign a
what
contract.
Gucci was said to them. Gucci,
I don't know what happened.
Gucci is a bully. Gucci is a he be talking slick. So I can see Gucci man saying, "Fuck you, nigga. I ain't."
Yeah, I don't know what happened at all.
So
I have no idea.
So it is. I don't feel like it should have. I wish nothing would have happened with that. I wish it never would have been known. I wish it would have just been the streets talking and the police didn't have to get involved.
But
They make fun of
Here's
it.
the thing: that contract's still valid because you can't force somebody to sign under
And
duress.
and it's on camera.
Yeah.
But that's just not being intelligent. But what Pooh Shiesty did, I think, was cool. I just think he is as a crash out. If it wasn't that, it was gonna be something else. Did you see his
He tells you in his music. I mean, his name is Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, he's a shiesty nigga.
His name will tell you, but also in his music, he tells you.
What, that he'll rob you?
Grandma told me cut the grass, and I said I'm the biggest snake.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I see this one meme where they had Dirk saying, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog, but Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty. And then they had the dude from, what's that movie, Straight Outta Compton saying, I don't know about that. No, I don't know about that one, Dirk. I think he's supposed shiesty. Yeah. But it's like, what I will say about Pooh Shiesty is he was going to crash out regardless. If it wasn't that, it's going to be something else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you're into the street shit, if you're into if you're into the street shit and niggas that crash out, that nigga is at the pinnacle. I thought it was NBA Youngboy. But he's too like. He
seemed like he just anxiety. He got like social anxiety and stuff.
But he's more of a businessman. For you to be that big in this rap culture in this day, your shit is strategic. You're staying on top. You're staying out of prison.
He was on house arrest for.
You stay in beef.
For a while.
Yeah, but niggas can break that. Niggas can get shootouts at their crib.
True.
Niggas can do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's more strategic. Pooh Shiesty is a crash out. He is a nigga. He doesn't like.
He is what he says he is.
So he is like, and there's a whole bunch of niggas just like him. Like, see, if Pooh do it, and that's what sucks about, you know, I'm older now, so now it's like.
It seems crazy, right?
When I was younger, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, you're kind of glorified a little
Oh my God, Pooh's so real.
Yep, now
you got like, the Pooh, you got the Shiesty.
You gotta move smart.
Now I'm looking like, damn, bro, like, you're probably gonna get out in like 10, maybe 15.
I mean, he got a long
hip hop's
rap
gonna be
sheet,
past you. You're gonna be like Max B. Max B did all that time he got out and they laughed at him.
No, they didn't. They was loving Max B for a minute.
I mean, I seen both, but I remember there was a time where you didn't laugh at rappers.
I'm not a big fan of Max B's music.
I don't even know.
But the people love him.
The older community love him. Mm-hmm. I saw a lot of memes.
But the older community is the only thing that's really relevant right now in hip hop.
Yeah, that's kind of keeping it. Yeah, that's kind of keeping it going.
I mean, how much do you know about the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci thing? Did you know like what was actually going on and why?
Man, you know what, bro? I know that
because the word I hear was Gotti was trying to get him off the label and sign him.
I seen this meme that said everybody that was in Gucci shit is either dead or in jail. All of them.
I mean, if he really lives the way he lives, then that's
so,
how it goes. But I heard he was trying to get out of his deal. Obviously, Gucci probably wasn't trying to let him. So
yeah,
he was trying to force. But like that's the thing. Like you're in real business. Now this is like real corporate America business.
I mean,
you can't crash out over contracts like that. But I mean, they're street dudes.
No.
Because he's not doing it to the major label. Who's Gucci's label under?
But
who's Gucci's label under?
This is where I disagree. I disagree because Gucci's image is a street nigga.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're doing this to Diddy or Timberland or fucking Pharrell, or you know what I'm saying, L.A. Reid, then nah, bro. Like.
But that's why you're getting arrested.
Why are you robbing the black man? The black man trying to help. But if you're doing this to Suge Knight. If you're doing this to Gucci.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Gucci should know how to defend himself.
I understand what you're saying, but these contracts aren't street contracts.
No, what I'm saying is the way that it went down, I don't think Gucci is a victim.
You're signing a contract to do business out of the street.
I don't think that Gucci is a victim because
I'm not saying he's a victim.
Pooh Shiesty was kind of thinking, I got to come at Gucci
I'm not saying he's a victim at all.
I'm
just saying like you can't crash out for that.
I don't think that Pooh Shiesty would have did that to a white.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Gucci Man provoked because his dad was in it. His dad helped him, so I think Gucci Man provoked him enough for his dad to get into it. I don't think it was just some. I think Gucci Man said something to his dad.
He probably did, but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you're not doing street shit right now. This is super.
But we don't know if Gucci Man was talking street shit. We don't know if Gucci Man said, "Nigga, fuck you and your contract, nigga." You know what I'm saying? You get it back in blood.
I'm sure he did.
You know what I'm saying? So once you take it there,
saying exactly
so
that.
I feel like it is street shit.
But if Paul Rosenberg said that, you ain't saying that.
Maybe he may. Look, I understand what you're saying.
If Jimmy Iovine said that, they ain't running up in Interscope.
I understand. If you shot a video for a gangster 5 times. And every 5 times, you took a little longer you took long to get it back to him. But you were JT. Hey, man, I'm going to get it back to you. Sorry, I've been working. Da, da, da. That 6th time you did a video for him, and you were like, nigga, I'm going to get it done what the fuck I want. If you're going to rush me, get it in blood. If he comes at you on some street shit, you would have to, that shit, you kind of opened it up now because you kind of spoke the language of a street. You spoke that language. If Gucci Man, if I
challenge you, I challenge you.
That's what I'm saying. So if Gucci Man challenged him, then
that's not an executive corporate America contract.
So are you blaming Gucci Man?
No, I'm not blaming Gucci. I'm just saying for that type of business, you can't do that. We're talking $1 million contracts. You can't do that.
You can't do what though?
Because he's not going to run up into any other executive and do that same thing.
But is an executive going to present themselves like Gucci? That. I don't know. Maybe so. Ice Cube did it in the Straight Outta Compton shit. He ran up in there and started busting shit. That's what I'm saying. Ice Cube did it. He ran up in the shit. So I remember in the movie, he was
in the movie.
He was. I'm pretty sure that really happened though.
They pulled guns on him.
But I just think
he broke some shit.
We'll never know.
You don't do that because you're going directly to jail.
Now, if that's the case,
you're not walking out without getting arrested.
If you're saying
that's why you're not doing that.
If you're saying that because the camera and it's just a dumb move, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in like a race thing, like you're not gonna do that to a white man if he talks to you like that, and I think you will.
Not an executive when you're doing an executive business. They're not. That doesn't happen. These dudes talk bad to people all the time. They're not doing that.
I don't know. Maybe Pooh Shiesty would. Maybe
Pooh Shiesty would.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's maybe not fucking T-Pain or fucking.
I 100% agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you that
maybe Pooh would.
The way Gucci came up.
He seems like a dumbass nigga.
The way Gucci came up, the way Gucci lived his life, like all bets are on the table to do that, no matter what kind of business you're
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe Pooh Shiesty would.
He might.
So yeah, I see now. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because if he does that, why wouldn't he do something? If he did that on camera,
it's automatic go to jail.
Why wouldn't he do something? Why wouldn't he do another dude if they came out that way?
Exactly. There was no way he's getting out of that.
Because you're saying you don't do that. Well,
there's no way of getting out of it.
He's a crash out. He be doing a lot of shit that we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
So there's no way.
You're guaranteed arrested.
So yeah. And he just got out. He shouldn't even be nowhere near pistols.
Yeah.
And really, he didn't even get charged for that. I heard he really got charged for
kidnapping or something.
No, for carrying guns across the state. That's the one that's going to stick.
Yeah, that's going.
He carried guns from Memphis to Atlanta.
He gonna get
that's what he's really getting.
5 years per state.
So that's what he's really
10 years per state.
That's what he's really getting charged for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see what you're saying now. And yes, I think Pooh Shiesty would have done it. But I think he's one of 5.
He's one of one.
Maybe 50. Maybe 50 back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually in the industry that would still do it. Yeah. There's only
maybe 50 back in the day whenever he was younger.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe
I mean, there's some out there, but
maybe Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? I can see Beanie kind of
because it's just like it's an automatic loss.
I can see Beanie putting the pistol to Jay-Z.
It's an automatic loss. So what are you getting out of it? You go up, you put.
Well, that's why he's
a
crash out.
You didn't kill him. It's automatic arrest.
Yeah.
What? So why?
Yeah.
You know,
niggas ain't thinking.
Nah, because he's a crash out.
Crash out. Yeah. So shout out to Pooh Shiesty, man. Crash out. But it hurts because
it's just crazy.
Gucci Man was literally like
a legend.
In my community.
He put a lot of people on too.
A legend in the country, but a legend in my community. Like I remember 2000, 2001, and 2002. It was Young Bloods.
Get your camera phone on. It's a photo.
But I'm talking about like before Gucci. It was like the fucking Pool Palace, Lil Jon, Outkast, and it was always West Side, Bankhead, or it was Goody Mob. It was like East Point. It was College Park, Zone 3. It was always Zone 1. And I remember Young Bloods
You
And
don't give a damn. That.
I think it was a remix to Snap Your Fingers. Youngbloods though, it was them. And he said, the light-skinned nigga said, chilling in the VIP, now we getting drunk. Nigga popping bottles in this bitch getting drunk. Rolling up the kush, putting in the air. I'm throwing up the E's to let them know we in here. And I remember I felt that. Cause he said that for us because before Gucci,
It was West Side Bank.
it was West Side and it was South Side. It wasn't it was a
East
couple.
Atlanta
It
Santa.
was like Baby D.
Before the East Atlanta Santa.
You know what I'm
it was not-
saying?
yeah.
Before East Atlanta Santa came, before Brick Squad, then when Gucci came, it's like, okay, now he really put East Atlanta on the map. I know Archie and Baby D, you know, they came out. I think fucking a couple, there's a couple people that's from like Decatur, but it wasn't until Gucci came out that like you saw a flood of niggas repping the East Side. You saw. Now all you hear is 21 Savage saying Bouldercrest and Glenwood. You hear Young Nudie, Travis Porter. There's all of them now.
Yeah.
All of them. Now then, all the rappers that come out now, they're from the East Side. So Gucci Man put Sean Paul. His name is Sean Paul. Sean
Yeah, from the
Paul
Youngbloods, yeah.
was the first nigga to really kind of say it. To me, now I know anytime niggas, niggas been doing that shit. All right, but to
Yeah,
me,
you ain't saying he had to
I
be
ain't saying
absolutely the first.
Right,
But that's when you
so
first
don't jump
recognize.
down my
But
throat.
that's when you recognize.
That's what I felt it. Because you know how niggas
Yeah,
out,
they gonna be
motherfucker,
like-
you don't know shit, nigga out there, what's the name from Zone Sheets? You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, maybe that's the clickbait though.
you know, so, but yeah, Sean Paul was the first nigga for me to represent the East Side. And then Gucci Man like put it on to where he made it cool. Cause T.I. put on the West Side.
Yeah.
You know, he
D4L,
West
yeah.
Side Bankhead, Pool Palace, and then D4L came out. So everybody was like, all right, West Side shit.
Shorty low.
You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? To see Gucci Man go down like this,
Yeah, we don't know if he snitched, but
it was terrible,
That's what they're
but
trying to say.
it's like we live in a world now
it
where
don't matter if he did
it
or
don't
he didn't.
matter.
If they say he did, he did.
It does not matter. We live in a crazy world now. Like you literally can't do nothing. And that's why like I'm at the point now where like, bruh, there's an audience for everything. Just fucking do your fucking best. Do your fucking best at whatever you do. Cause I was telling my cousin this the other day. There is no definition of a rapper now. I was showing him the rapper Shamar, the gay raps with scoliosis.
I don't know.
He does the dance. See, you don't even know him. He's famous.
What dance?
He does the he's gay, so I don't want to, but it's like a dance, and
Where's he from?
I don't know. Houston, Atlanta,
What's
one
the
of them.
song called?
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Is it that important?
Yeah, it kind of proves my point.
All right.
But so basically, what I'm saying, there is no definition of a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be. There used to be like a definition. Okay, this dude. This is dance. What? Because he got scoliosis. Hold on, there we go. Hold on, I'm trying to find like him doing the dance. Oh, Shamar said quit doing my dance. So this nigga's famous. He's literally famous. Like and like he's like a legit rapper.
How many followers he got?
Look, wig. How many followers?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's no
Like
he's
million, like multiple millions.
probably,
Yeah.
maybe a million. Let me see.
I've never heard of him though.
See,
so.
and that's
But I mean, there's billions of people in the world, so
what I'm saying. Let me see. I don't even know what the fuck. Is it this one? No, it's not this
I believe you though.
I don't even know which one it is.
But anyway, so what are you trying to say with that though?
Oh, okay. It's he got 346.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So basically what I was trying to say is like do not feel uncomfortable to be yourself. We are in a different era.
Well, so I don't agree with everything you just said, but the thing I do agree with, and I'll double down on, is being yourself is the number one thing, because it's not like it used to be where you just go off talent. Now they want to know who you are, but it got to be authentic.
So that's what I'm saying. There's no definition. Back in the 90s and 80s, you could if you were making like a video game, you put a blue cap on, from the streets, big T, jeans, and rapped about a certain way, and you could create a rapper. Like a label could get a guy off the streets and create him and put him out there.
There was a rapper image
and put him out there.
So it's almost like basketball now, where it's positionless basketball. Where it used to be, you had your point guards, you had your shooting guards, you had your power forwards.
But I think it's opposite, because I think back in the day, basketball was more unique. Everybody had their own game.
Yeah.
And now,
like, your rappers look like
but
this.
I think it shifted though, because now
your point guards look like this, your pop stars look like this, your whatever. Now it's like you can be whatever. It's fluid.
See, but I think it's different to me. I think how basketball players are back then or how rappers are now. And it's switched. And how basketball players are now is how rappers were back then. Because now everyone shoots the three. Back then, everyone talked about the same thing. There was called conscious rap, but the mainstream rap all talked about the same thing. Now I feel like there's literally rappers that, like, there's a gay rapper now, you know what I'm saying? There's a street rapper, there's a rock and roll band that you can consider rap, they're black, there's a fan base for everything. So it's like, I like the way that James Worthy plays. I like the way that George Gervin plays. I am a fan of the way that Vince Carter plays. I'm a fan of the way that Gary Payton plays. I'm a fan of the way that Kobe Bryant played. Like, they're all different. You know what I'm saying? They all had Karl Malone was different from fucking Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays everyone plays
Everyone's the same.
Everyone
does it.
Everyone can do everything. Mm-hmm. Just like back in the day, every rapper. That's like I said. You can build like you can go to AAU and build a basketball player, just like you can build. And I feel like back in the day, basketball, you had to work hard and you had to be special. You had to be special, and I feel like now it is like that.
Specialize.
Yeah, you were specialized, and I feel like now it's the same thing, because with like social media, you have to be special. You have to be so I feel like it's like switched. So yeah, because like back in the day, yeah, bro, like you could create a fucking rapper, but now if you're saying fake shit, motherfuckers can find that shit quick. You cannot say, I've been on something Boulevard since 86. They're going to be like, okay, nigga, really, you live here and you went to school here? That's okay, you're done. Throw them out the way.
Yep.
That's it. You're done. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I mean. So you have to be yourself. And if yourself works, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So really...
well, they get the music second. Sometimes.
Music is second.
Sometimes, yeah.
Music is second. Like, music is second. Like, you have to be able to be like, yo, who is that? I can't get enough of y'all. Me and Sherry, we had a show in Butler. It was a great show. After the show, like after them praising me at the show, right? Whatever. I get back to Washington, and I'm at Get Go. And I'm getting shit. And we're kind of just, we're just regular people. And this girl says, oh, I love y'all. And the way she said it, it was like, it kind of threw us off, because, sometimes we forget that we do the Lil Bae podcast shit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I love y'all. Oh, my God. I do. Me and my husband, we be doing the point just like y'all, and we do it all day, and we do this and we do that. And I'm like, wow. Like, I was just getting paid for rapping. Oh, my God. Twan, you're a legend. You're this. You're rap. I'm not rapping a bar. but they're so like, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that, we do this. So it's like, it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, people see whatever you put out.
Yeah, but they can be like, hey, bro, I don't like that, bro.
Well,
Hey, bro, I don't like that, bro.
I feel like,
that's a little scratch.
But some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. Some people are gonna like your music, some people aren't. Some people are gonna like that podcast, some people aren't. There's different people like different things.
But it's different whenever.
But they're gonna
you do something.
accept what you put out. The people who like that thing are gonna accept that if that's what you're putting out. The people who like your music, she doesn't even know about your music. But if your music's out there, she might see it and go past it.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm talking about is the sparkle in eye. Somebody can do something, be like, "Oh, bro, I see you be doing music. That's what's up." And this might be like, "Bro, you're hard."
Because that's what she's into. Is that podcast? Did she say anything about your music?
What I'm saying is, they could be like, "Yo, bro, you're doing a podcast," or they could be like, "You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the difference. It's the difference. A motherfucker can do hey, bro, you do tats. Yo, bro, I've seen your work. I'm not into tattoos.
Yeah, so you
but
wouldn't
I've
care.
seen,
so you wouldn't care.
No. But if it looks great, I'm gonna be like, bro, I seen your work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be into motorcycle riding. But if I seen a clip of my man's looking, I'm like, bro, I didn't know you did that, bro. You kind of good at that. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, there's a difference between somebody doing this, doing that, doing this, and people knowing that they do it. Well, I know a whole bunch of people that do stuff and they post it, and and they say that they do it or whatever. And there's some people that, yo, like, you did that, yo. So it's a difference, you know what I'm saying? So then if it's kind of like fucking Kyler Murray or like Bo Jackson, right? Like, yeah, a regular motherfucker can play basketball. Play football, you know what I'm saying? And be great at it and play baseball, but he's okay. He knows how to play. I see you playing. You know what I'm saying? I see you playing. You're okay. But you can go top 10 in both, bro. You are extraordinary in baseball and basketball. And football.
But I think it's taken away from what you were trying to say. I think you're on something different now.
I'm basically saying...
You were saying you got to give them you, and then people...
I don't say you have to give them you. I'm saying just be you.
Yeah, be you.
So whatever you is.
But then you also said that
I don't mean like...
But then you also said you'll look at somebody, you're not into tattoos, but if they do tattoos good, you'll be like, oh, yeah. So,
no. Yeah. So say if you, where you've been doing the ball out shit, right? You've been doing this. And then I saw that you started roasting marshmallows and making little arts and crafts of it. And I'm like, that's not that good, bro. I see what you're doing, bro. That's what's up. You have time to do it. You're putting effort into it. I see it. I see it being done, but it's not that good. So I'm not going to say anything, right? I'm going to see you. I know he does the podcast. It's not that good, so. He can do it. You can do it all you want. You can do a whole bunch of shit. But if you were doing the ball out shit and then I see you fucking building whatever and it looked good, I don't gotta be into building motorcycles. It looks good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not following. I'm thinking it's more of a personal preference than you did amazing at that, because you also see people who do things that aren't that great and there's people that love it. So I think it's a personal preference thing. I don't agree with that.
I think it's more like...
But I did agree with the people can find out real quick what you really are. So if it's not authentic, they can...
Oh, yeah,
they can fact check that shit.
I did veer off, but basically, so that is the main shit. Like, that's the main thing.
I agree with
that.
So
let's just think.
But I just feel like
that's the main thing.
But I just feel like whatever you put out there, there's going to be a crowd for whatever you put out there. It's just their It's the consumer's personal preference.
That's what I don't agree with.
The consumer's personal preference.
And that's what I don't.
That's why some people like some artists and some people don't like others. I'm not a big Beyonce fan. She's the biggest artist in the world. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. She's the biggest artist in the world.
But that's not what I mean. What I mean is if you suck. I mean is if you try something and you suck at it. There's a difference between putting anything out and you suck than putting anything out and it hits. That's kind of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a difference between me rapping and people know me as Twan Green and I try to do something else and it sucks. Of course I could put it out, but it sucks. Instead of me doing something and like whatever I put out, that's what I'm kind of saying. I'm getting the same reaction of me being a rapper as me. But we've talked
about this before about you specifically, and people are drawn to you specifically. Not everybody has that ability. But I don't think we were on our way home on a shuttle after we got out of the airport.
Yes,
and we're on a shuttle at I don't even know what time of day it was. It was in the evening.
Yes,
but it's all middle-aged white people, and he's MFing nigga this, fuck that, this, all this other. And I'm thinking like this might not go well. They probably aren't gonna like this. He's being all loud on the phone, like, crazy. But they're like, oh, who is he? Hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm Twan Green. And they look you up. They're like, okay, can I take a picture with you? Play something for me. And I'm like, it went literally the opposite way I expected based on the type of people that were on there. And I'm assuming they ain't going to want to hear this. Now, if it was people our age, I'd be like, oh, okay, maybe. But they're like in their 50s and 60s. I'm expecting them to be like, can you tone it down, young man?
What I'm saying is
But that's you. Not everybody could do that. I probably couldn't have done that.
But I feel like
somebody else probably couldn't have done that.
I feel like that's more of what hip-hop is shifting to. That's kind of what I'm saying. I feel like hip-hop is more shifting to you got to be likable for people to follow you. It just can't be about like a label writing you a song.
You do have to,
and you put it out.
You do have to be also likable for it to sustain.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
You do.
Right?
That's always been like that.
I don't know though.
Every artist don't hit.
Yeah, but
you could be signed to
a lot of
you could
artists
be signed to a major deal and just never blow.
Basically, there's
or you can get that one hit song, but you don't stay.
Basically, there's artists like Jadakiss or like Fabulous that I don't know nothing about. But it seems like now I know everything about an artist before they even start a song. You know what I'm saying? Like there's artists that I knew nothing about
because before music was controlled by radio and TV.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
It wasn't controlled by social media. There was no social media. You couldn't get their background unless you bought a magazine from a newsstand.
You had to research it. Now it's
you had to go look for it. Now it's in your face.
So now you have they're giving you the decision.
You had to like the artist and then go find out about them. Now you see them and you're like, okay, let me check out and see what they do. Music wise or
they're
whatever.
Giving you the decision.
I see it every day.
Early.
Now I'm seeing it all the time. Before it was I hear the music. Now let me see if I actually like the person.
Let me see if you like the person. You know what I'm saying? and that's how. And that's I guess I was kind of getting to that. Like just go hard and be yourself and fucking be likable.
Well, because they have to see you. You have to be everywhere now.
Yeah, and like so that's what I was.
You have to be outside.
That's what I was.
You can't be a behind the scenes artist nowadays.
That's what I was telling. So it's like with the whole Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane thing, it's like I can't even feel sad, but I do feel sad because that's like my whole era. That's like my whole life, and it's like, oh, I guess he's a snitch, and like he's lame. So it's like.
But we don't know he's a snitch, and I'm not in the business of calling somebody a snitch without full proof.
But it's like
that's dangerous too.
20 years ago, that
would have never been heard of.
Not even that; it would ended careers.
Well, 20 years ago, if you call somebody a snitch, if they're not a snitch, they show you they're not a snitch.
20 years ago.
Now, can you show them? Because
this same scenario.
Now, because of social media, everything's out there.
Exactly.
We wouldn't know all this background. Unless
people, unless
we knew people who were closer to the situation, he would have showed them I'm not a snitch, and something would have happened to somebody.
Nowadays, it doesn't even matter because everybody only people that
Snitches
give
seem
a
like
fuck.
they get bigger.
Basically, yeah. Basically, the only people that give a fuck about this are the people from this era. It ain't the same.
Nah. And it seems
Right.
like everybody's snitching.
So it's like it seemed like
Everybody's snitching.
it seemed like black people don't want to be in chains anymore. It seemed like niggas couldn't wait to get in chains. That's what it seemed like. Hip hop is changing. The black community's changing. There's a lot of black people that do legal things for fun.
The younger people don't want to be in the street. Well, and social media has also changed social interactions. People aren't interacting in person as much as they used to.
I just Googled something.
So they're not in the streets hanging. They're
the
at
most
home, they're at
babies-
home streaming.
We're at the least amount of babies that were born in this decade. The last decade, from 2013 to 2023, that we had a record the least since like the Great Depression. No, instead of babies being born.
About to be in a depression soon anyway.
And that's because there's a lot of, the LGB. I'm gonna make sure that I say this right. The LGBTQ community, and it's because a lot of dating online. People aren't interacting anymore, so motherfuckers are more comfortable.
There's more to it than just that. People can't afford to have kids at a young age. They have to get careers. They have to cohabitate with friends and have roommates to buy houses because you can't afford a house. Now, the average house in America is like $400-something thousand.
Inflation's crazy,
and the salaries haven't matched that all the way up. So people can't afford it. So people were trying to advance in their careers and make enough money to be stable before they're trying to have families. The career is more important because it's harder to survive financially. That's
a great outlook to it.
It's all the things.
It's all of it, yeah.
And I know that part because I'm in banking, so
Yeah.
I see that side of it too.
That's tight. That's tight. Because they said the two highest is the baby boom era, of course, and our era, 1980 to 1990.
Because the baby boomers had us.
So, I guess that does make sense. Yeah, so like our era had a lot of motherfuckers, well, especially the 80s. The 80s, I'm the last. I'm 1990, but the 80s had like the most babies. I had a lot of babies in that year. But like motherfuckers ain't interacting no more. Motherfuckers ain't outside. Motherfuckers ain't standing on the block shooting each other for. You know what? Hey, yo, if there's any
They
Cali,
still shooting each other.
if there's any Cali people on the YouTube or on our Facebook or on our Instagram, let me know. Is the block different now since it's like so much phones? Like do y'all still gang bang literally on the block?
Yeah.
Or do y'all gang bang more digital? You know what I'm saying? That's a good question because I've never really been out there.
You see, they be on FaceTime with the ops.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Well, that's more
Drop
like
the low.
that's more like a
Drop the
Chicago
low.
thing.
Yeah, that's Chicago.
Yeah. They took that shit to another level. Hey, I don't want no drop in Chicago. But y'all niggas, I'm looking dead in the camera. Chi-Town. Y'all niggas took it to another level.
Yeah, they did.
Jesus. Gosh, I ain't put my shit on live.
Yeah, they
Y'all niggas took the murder rate to another level.
Yeah, they weren't playing.
You niggas wasn't living to 13.
They were not playing in Chicago.
That shit was crazy as fuck. But yes,
So
I'm gonna start asking because I hear that we got a lot of people that starting to comment and fucking
let's do polls.
Spawn.
We can do polls.
So we can start
on
doing
social
polls.
media.
We can start, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the viewers on YouTube, all the viewers on Facebook, all the viewers on fucking Instagram. We're gonna thank you, and we should and we're gonna do some come up, but we're gonna talk about that off camera. I got some ideas because listen, I seen that y'all was liking the sport talk, so I'm gonna give y'all what the fuck y'all been looking for. All right, this is my take. LeBron,
Hold on, we ain't even get to Offset yet.
y'all niggas is
So
lucky.
we can't even pivot
Y'all
yet.
niggas
We
is
can't even
lucky.
pivot. We still on Atlanta and
Y'all
crashing out.
niggas is lucky I ain't get
Let's talk
started.
about Offset. Why did
Man.
the headline say Cardi B's ex instead of Offset? That stand is over there if you want it.
It's cool.
A lot of the headlines said Cardi B's ex.
Why is this on Zoom?
Why is he listed as Cardi B's ex and not Offset first?
Man, remember what I said, right? Can I zoom this thing?
That's one of the crazy things.
Fuck it. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, we're going to do it like this.
And this is why he can't
Can you see
try
me?
to be like, yep.
Okay.
This is why he can't try to be like me with no case.
Oh, yeah.
Because then he got problems.
Yeah. Yeah. It's done. They probably, honestly, I shouldn't even be going on live because my camera's so fucked up. It's not even going to be right. So let me just turn it. I found that out on the Harley Dice live.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, you can't even hear
I don't
anything.
even know why you were going live like this the whole time. Like,
Oh, no, I like that, though. I kind of like that. You just could have.
It messes this up.
But
Because you're like,
okay, yeah. But honestly, the way that one came out, Dice was. I liked how it was mainly on him the whole time. So that was tight.
Yeah. He's the guest.
That was tight.
Shit.
Listen,
but
I don't
yeah,
give a.
all right, so Offset. Go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead. My bad.
I was gonna say something. I don't give a fuck about guests. It's Ball Out Radio, nigga. We the fucking main characters, nigga. But
Hey, nah, we need y'all guests,
we need y'all guests, man. We love
But
the
we
guests.
can't-
We
but we
appreciate
can't-
y'all.
and we can't have everybody on,
No,
but
no.
we do love y'all.
But we do love y'all. Offset, man, was shot in a casino in Florida, and I saw the tape. Was that him trying to get to the bruh?
I didn't see the footage.
You see the footage? Okay, there's some footage where he's at the casino, and I don't know if this is right after the shooting or. I mean, I don't know if it's Offset trying to get to him because there's like one dude he's like on the ground and he's like getting tussled with, and then there's this other dude he's like man hell no. He's kind of hype and they're trying to hold him back and it kind of looks like Offset because it kind of got his hair, but I don't know.
I didn't see the footage, but I will say this: about a week or two ago, Offset was in a casino and some dude was trying to take a picture with him, and he's like, "Nah, bro, I'm by myself. Like, you know what I mean? You bringing all this attention to me, whatever." And I just saw like a little piece of it, and the dude was getting all mad, like, "Oh man, you ain't even that big of a celebrity." Blah blah
He's
blah.
not.
After he tried to, but you were just trying to get a picture with him, so he was big enough for you to ask for a picture. But like he's by himself, and now look what happens. You bringing attention that it's Offset. He's by himself. He don't got a security, and now
Y'all niggas ain't let y'all listen. Didn't take off that gambling?
Now he ends up getting shot.
Didn't take off get shot gambling? Y'all niggas ain't let y'all
Not in a
listen yet?
casino though.
Yeah,
they was doing some rolling dice.
It's still
shit
gambling.
on the side.
It's still in the nature of gambling. Which is dangerous. Gambling,
They was
that's why
supposed- they
it's
was at a
illegal.
bowling alley. Supposed to be bowling.
But they were shooting dice behind. They were
Yeah.
doing some nigga shit.
Yeah.
This
He's
is
in a casino.
let's keep it real.
Casino's like one of the safest places to be.
Obviously not. You know what I'm saying? If you got those tensions, niggas is talking shit. Obviously, y'all have gambling problems because
yeah.
two of y'all done got shot.
And the reason that he allegedly got shot is because he owed somebody money.
Now let me pivot back to your original shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cardi B is bigger
Oh yeah,
than Offset, right?
we know that.
And she's internationally.
But how would you feel as Offset getting shot, and it's got to be Cardi B's ex?
I know that's
the
crazy.
headline.
When you're
Because he was
Offset-
because he was up there with the Migos. They was up there.
But there you go. Stop
As
right there.
the Migos.
The Migos.
As the Migos, he was
The
up there.
Migos is a rare group that they are bigger as the Migos than any
That's
of
not
them
rare.
by themselves.
That's not rare.
I guess you're right.
That's not rare.
But I think it is rare because this is why
That's
I
not
think it is
rare.
rare. Because every group has a main person.
Yes.
Every group has a main star. I don't think the Migos had one. So I don't think any of them stand
they
alone.
did. They did.
You think
Quavo's the
You think Quavo?
Quavo was
But I think-
the main guy.
but I think-
But the way they structured their music and their albums, it wasn't like Quavo was the only one.
But I think even if Quavo
And
would
it
have
wasn't
got
like
shot,
a boy band where like he's the lead singer.
if Quavo got shot, it would say Migos member. It wouldn't say Quavo.
Well,
That's kind of what I
because
mean.
Quavo, I mean, when he was with Saweetie, she was big, but she ain't Cardi B big. Cardi B and Nicki.
Well, basically what I'm saying is like how like Destiny's Child, like Beyonce, NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson. I mean the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, the fucking Temptations, David Ruffin. Like there's always, even though they're famous groups,
R&B.
you know Wu-Tang, Method Man.
But none of them.
You know what I'm
but none
saying?
of the Migos individually did shit.
I just feel like the Migos is a rare group where he's more famous as the Migos than
he was.
himself.
Well, he wouldn't have been the lead. Quavo would have been the lead.
You know what I'm saying?
Takeoff was more like quiet.
And
Quavo
Takeoff
was
definitely. That they were so mushed together perfectly. They all sounded the same. It was such. It's not a bad thing.
They sounded similar.
It was
enough
a
that
good
you couldn't
thing.
tell all the time.
Yeah, it's more of like a good thing. It's like
They're a unit.
Yeah,
They're
they're so much of a
individuals.
unit. Offset, I don't think if I saw Offset by himself walk around, I may not recognize him.
Right.
But if I saw them all three together, I'm like, oh, that's the Migos. So that's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if I back in the 90s, I would notice Method Man. Would I notice the whole Wu-Tang? No.
Yeah.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? I would notice Ice Cube.
Well, you don't know much about Jadakiss, but what do you think of the Locks?
I mean, I would notice Styles P, but Chic, would I notice walking through the mall? Maybe not.
Yeah.
But I would notice. So they're big enough. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the Migos, like when Takeoff was alive, hell no, I wouldn't notice Takeoff. Honestly.
Right.
He walking around, I'm like, this is a nigga with dreads. But all three of them together with the sunglasses on and the shit, that's the Migos. So that's kind of what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a bad thing. It's just Offset by himself isn't as big as Cardi B by herself.
All right, so that's a good way to put it. By himself, he's not that big.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
By himself, Takeoff was not that big.
But as the Migos,
but Quavo was pretty big.
he was getting there.
Yeah.
He was getting there. In the hip hop community. Now I'm talking about in the pop culture world. Like the Migos are more famous in the white pop culture world.
True.
In the hip hop community, of course, right? Oh,
everybody
man,
knows.
Offset their Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of what I mean.
Worldview, yeah.
In the
Worldview, yeah.
worldview, you know what I'm saying? So when you're putting on CNN or ESPN, you're gonna put Cardi B's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Because she just got with fucking Stephon Diggs.
She's a mega.
He's bigger than who the Offset get with after Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck knows?
Diggs is baby's mom, or wasn't? Diggs was messing with.
This is how powerful.
Diggs was messing with the chick that Offset cheated on Cardi with. That's why they broke up. I heard.
That's crazy.
He brought her to like the Super Bowl.
I don't blame Diggs. He's younger. He's a fucking NFL star, man. Do you, bro? And he's richer than both of them. And this is another thing.
Athlete money's different.
If Cardi B got with a nobody, it would get talked about more than Offset getting with his nobody. It's just because she's Cardi B.
When he got with Cardi B, she was nowhere near as big as she is now.
No, he was because he was in the Migos.
Yep,
you're right. Because he was in the Migos. And then
they had that falling out.
He uplifted her.
And then she was bringing him up. And
then she got bigger. She
surpassed the Migos though too. She did.
Yeah. With Meg Thee Stallion, and then with her international career. So yes, you niggas need to learn. Gambling is dangerous, and you could get shot. You could get shot gambling. It's money involved. It's high tension. It's pride. It's dick measuring. It's bills.
Casinos are some of the safest places in the world.
Yeah, but so is I'm not
inside.
I'm not saying that on camera. I was about
casino.
to say some crazy shit, and I forgot that we're on camera.
Inside of the casino.
And I don't want us to get canceled.
Inside of the casino.
Yes.
Is some of the safest safest places you could be.
Yes. JT, I'm gonna tell you what I was gonna say.
You can tell me later.
I was gonna
They'll be able to read that.
For real?
Yeah, just tell me later.
I may not remember it later, and I gotta say it right now. It's so crazy, but you niggas need to not be gambling, bro. Hey man, I picked up some good ass weed, and I cannot wait to smoke. I smoked one blunt of it, and I can say that because I have my weed card. So, but it's called fucking Miami Heat. And it's fucking fire.
I don't smoke,
so much better. So this is for all my weed heads. I didn't want to.
I got it. Yeah, go ahead, cause I got something to say about that.
Cool. I didn't want to get a weed card for years. I wanted to stay getting it how I got it, just like tradition. And for some reason, I believe that weed wasn't weed if the government started to sell it. And then I was in a situation where I was in a situation where I had to get my weed card, so I got it, and I gotta say, I'm happy that I got my weed card because for a true weed smoker that's smoking weed for their ADHD or their pain or their PTSD, whatever they're getting it for, it's perfect, right? Because even buying, like my cousin, he lives in Atlanta. You don't have weed stores there. He's starting to be more into church. So he quit smoking weed. But he still drinks every now and then. And I think, in my opinion, it's because since you can't get weed out the stores there, you still have to be in the streets. So you
It's
still
illegal. Yeah, it's illegal.
You still have to meet somebody and deal with people. And me, I deal with regular people. Like I walk into fucking
medical facility.
Like I walk into it's like I walk into like a fucking TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
it's like a little retail store. It's like it's like regular people. And I talking to them, and they, oh man, have a great day.
It's legal,
right? So it makes you feel different, and then you have your name on the bag. It's my real
not that
name.
big of a deal, yeah.
It's medicine. To where
going to the pharmacy
in Georgia or in other states that don't, and you still have to buy it off the streets. And the older you get, yeah, you do be like, man, I can't keep.
But also they're putting fentanyl on weed now too. I
yeah,
heard.
that too.
That's crazy.
But honestly, man, when it comes to fentanyl and weed, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm gonna keep it real.
Well, because it messes up.
If you are getting fentanyl in your weed,
you don't know who you're getting.
You are a lame ass nigga. You should not be smoking weed because weed is the one thing where you know your dealer. You've known them for years.
Weed's the one thing you should be able to get from anybody, to be honest.
But I don't get from weed. But I don't. When I say you just can't buy weed from anybody because people be having bullshit.
Yeah, true.
So you just can't buy weed from anybody.
You're right.
So if you smoking weed, bro, you know who to cop from. Yeah. You know who your man is. He's been your man or your girl for years. You know what I'm saying? And you would notice the difference instantly. Like, hey, bro, what is this? You know what I'm saying? But before you even smoke it.
Yeah, because weed smokers are weed smokers. They're not like just,
Coke is different, right? Coke and heroin.
Well, weed smokers aren't just like recreational weed smokers. It's like you smoke weed every day.
If you are a weed smoker, you know what I'm saying. Now, if you're like a kid, I get it. You just kind of shopping because you're trying to figure out what you like to do.
Hanging out, you're having to sleep over with your friends. You go buy a little
somebody
bit of
at the party got some weed and it got Fetty in it. Oh fuck.
Yeah, but that's how it usually.
That's how it happens. Mm-hmm. So I guess it just went in the full circle because I think of as an adult, like bro, I'm not just copping weed off the street.
You're always gonna have weed,
a random person.
Yeah,
so I have a weed person.
Same person.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro. Are you putting Fetty in your weed? Right? He gonna be like, bro, what the fuck you just say to me? So, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it's more like a
So here's my thing. I think weed is safer than alcohol. I don't see anything wrong with it, at all. But why do weed smokers gotta like proclaim the weed so much? Like they start their live, they set their phone up, and it's like, yeah, I'm about to roll this blunt. They got to roll the blunt on the live. They got to smoke it on the live. Everything is all about, I got to roll this blunt. I got to smoke this blunt, this joint, whatever. And you have to like show that you're doing it. Like, why does it have to be on display so much?
Let me think about it because I do it.
Like, all right, let me start this live. Yeah.
I think
I got the gas.
What I would say is,
why is it gotta be like that?
Because we look at weed like money or like a bitch or like a pretty dog. That's, you know what I'm saying? So when you got gas,
gotta show it off.
You gotta show it off. That's I want to say, because if you had a cute dog, you'd be like, look at my look at my pit. And it makes you want to go get a pit. Yeah. If you're watching someone's live, that may want to go smoke some weed.
And you know what I'm saying? I think it's safer than alcohol. I think it's better for you than taking all these random pills if you have whatever you have. I'm not a doctor, though, so don't listen to my judgment, but that's my personal opinion on it. I see nothing wrong with it.
My personal opinion?
I see nothing wrong with people that smoke weed all the time. Like, that's fine. But it's just funny to me because it's like, start the live. All right.
Yeah, I think because
you start the live, then you go get the weed. Like,
because people can't already love weed.
They're never already in the middle of it. It's I start the live, then I get it.
Yeah, I think it's
because this is part of the show.
I think it's because people love weed. Because you're not doing nothing spectacular. You're not buying a new car. You're not winning $1 million. You're doing something that costs $20. Yeah. So it's like, you said you love it.
Yeah, because if you're drinking, you don't do that. It's just you just got your drink, you got your beer, you got your mixed drink. You got your
there's
liquor.
some people that be like,
if you're at a party or something, yeah. That,
and weed is something that is. Weed is a Okay, I'm gonna change my answer. Weed is a pastime. That's why. So if you're getting on your live, so if you're okay,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing this for years.
Still,
he is a recording artist who records on a regular basis and knows proximity to the mic like most other artists don't understand. But when it comes to this fucking podcast, he cannot stay in front of this mic.
And I brought it all.
And
I
be trying not to say nothing to
but
show
I was
up on
being
camera.
Calm, and now I'm getting hyped
to show up on camera. But you did it earlier too,
right? So now
and he be clapping.
I gotta move the mic,
and all that picks up over your voice. So I'll be trying not to coach him while we're on the thing. But I have to say,
hey yo, but
be like.
I'm all here. But just know,
I'm gonna just clip you on.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. Right.
Clip on guy.
Right.
From now on.
Right. Yeah. I remember.
But then he'd be like, "What up?"
I remember when I remember when we used to wear fucking.
He'll clip it
headphones.
on his chain and he'll be like, "Hey, let me take this off."
Oh,
something
right. Just clink, 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 clink. But I'll fucking drink my water and spill.
Right. Oh shit. Let me.
Damn that tea. Shit. Oh yeah. She's on talk. But okay, I changed my answer. No, it's a double.
Both things.
It's both things. Mm-hmm. Weed is a pastime. So
I can agree with that.
When you're about to do something, you smoke weed before you do it.
Smoke weed.
Yeah, like I'm about to build. I don't know. I'm about to do something. I don't know.
Well, you do that with drinking too. Like I'm about
to
watch this movie. I'm about to watch this movie. I'm gonna pour a drink.
Yeah.
I'm about to play the game.
I'm about to roll a blunt.
Right.
So now you gotta, and then sometimes people like showing their role skills. It's a lot. Like it's a lot, right? It's a whole world. So I can't even give it one thing because I'm a weed smoker. So I'm thinking about why it isn't like a look what I'm doing.
It is though.
It
clearly is.
But it isn't because I told my dad
because it's in the front of your mind that I'm gonna start this live, then I'm gonna grab this weed and I'm gonna do it in front of the camera because it's in your mind to do that because you didn't already just do it and you're like, oh yeah, let me start the live.
Well, to me, what I mean? To me, it's maybe for somebody, yes, maybe to somebody if they're trying to start a live and they be like, look what I'm doing. I'm rolling a blunt. Mm-hmm. Talk to me while I smoke type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for some people like me, I'm always smoking weed. Well, especially when I was, hustling and shit. I always smoking weed because I didn't have a job. I was just smoking weed. Mm-hmm. So if I'm going on live,
yeah, but
I'm going to be rolling a blunt,
what I'm saying.
Or I'm going to be smoking a blunt.
You're not in the middle. You're never in the middle of smoking when you start your live. You're always starting to roll a blunt when you go on live, or you're sparking it as soon as the live starts. You're not already actively smoking it.
Yeah,
you're always starting it. You're always starting. Let me start this live. Yeah.
You know what? I guess that's for the weed smoke.
Yeah.
I guess that's our community.
It's like, see, look at me. I smoke weed.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more my weed smokers smoke a blunt with me. I don't know.
But why aren't you already actively smoking? You might not subconsciously, but I just see it all.
Because when you're already smoking, you don't give a fuck, right? You're high now. You're not even thinking about going on live.
Yeah.
Right? You're just kind of you're where you need to be. Yeah. Right? You're not even thinking about smoking. I mean, you're once you spark the blunt, all bets are off. Like, it's like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Like now in the process of rolling the blunt, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go live or I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. But once it's rolled up and it's sparked,
you ain't doing nothing else.
And you smoke it, it's like,
you ain't worried
you know what? I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that makes sense.
Why would I put my phone up? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like, because The live is you want people to see what you do, how you chill. And how you chill is smoking. So if you're already smoking, then you're kind of defeating the purpose. You know what I'm saying? But if you show people this is how I chill. This is my crib. I got the flat screen right here. I got the disc. I'm finna roll up this gas. This is my weed tray. This is how I chill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then you roll up and then you show them. This is for the weed smokers though. This isn't for people that don't smoke weed because you wouldn't understand it. It's kind of like if heroin was like acceptable, right? And you're like,
they would be sure.
like, bro, that's a good technique. You fucking tying that tourniquet.
Speaking of that,
You know,
I wanna have an episode where we talk about addiction
yes,
and drugs,
Yes.
and maybe have some people on who are willing to talk about their experience
Yes.
with drugs, whether it's them or someone they know.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like everybody has a close friend or a close family member that's battled with drugs. So I definitely want to talk about that.
It's definitely
at
a
some point.
disease. I used to think that it was something else, but now that I'm older and I see,
I'm still stubborn,
yeah,
and it's hard for me to accept that it's a disease. Once you're full blown into it, I get it. You're not in control anymore, so now it's a disease. But like to me, a disease is no matter what happens in my life, I will get this disease out of no fault of my own. Versus, I will never be addicted to heroin if I don't do any type of heroin product.
I think it's more of
Yeah.
a love thing. It's love, right? If you have a loved one or a friend, my friend is a murderer. I choose to love him or I might choose to have this because I see a friend. I'm not gonna say no names, but a friend committed a murder that I know that I follow on Facebook. His mother still.
You sure you want to say all that? Because I ain't going to be searching your friends list.
That's what. But okay, his loved ones still love him. We still tell him happy birthday. We still terrible things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my mom, I have done so much shit. You could call me habitual fuck up. I just can't, right? I'm always into something.
Habitual line stuff.
Habitual fuck it up. It's something like drugs, right? Like, did you did what? What did you do this time? So it's more like you can have like I got friends. I got my one friend. I got this friend. I got that friend. I know for sure. So it's more like that, and it's you just have to because that person's that person can go. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel because, my mom chose to, but my dad kind of chose to, he, you know what I'm saying? And I wish he would have, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like,
Do you think that would have changed the trajectory of your life?
I don't know. I have no idea because I don't know what
the other side looks like.
Yeah. Right.
But my thing is like I've accepted it and I was being stubborn. It was a struggle for me. I've accepted that full blown addiction is a disease once you're in it. But I just refuse to accept I refuse forever to call it a disease because you don't get addicted to something you don't do.
See, but in certain cases,
Diabetes, type 1, you can't control that. It happens.
It's
cancer, MS.
I see what you're saying. It's a disease.
Your lifestyle doesn't determine if you get that or not.
This is how it's a disease. In one case,
once you're actively using, yes, because it rewires your brain and the chemical dependency now becomes a disease. I get that.
No, I don't mean that. In one case, you're right. It was your choice. Another case, you hurt your back, got to get you pills. You're not from the streets.
Well, I know a lot of people that's happened.
You're
to.
not from the streets.
I know a ton of people.
You're some
that's
corny
happened
white
to.
person that don't.
I know a ton of people.
You're just trusting
car
your doctor.
accidents, all that blew their knee out.
You're just trusting your doctor. And now you're like, damn, I can't get off this shit. So that's what I'm saying. Now there's some people that they're kids, or they're drug addicts. They're just trying it, and that's not a choice.
But you have to use it to get addicted to it. You had to have taken those pills, that form of drug, that opiate or whatever, to ever get addicted to it.
Some people's
Regardless if you needed it because you messed your back up, you would have never been addicted to it if you never took the pill.
Some people's bodies,
because a kid with cancer, with leukemia, didn't do anything. He never took a pill, nothing. He just got leukemia.
What I've realized
that's what I was stubborn. What I'm stubborn about.
Yeah,
and I'm saying I'm stubborn because I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but that's. Just,
I mean, I don't know if you're wrong. I wouldn't just say that you're wrong. I'm just saying it from my.
But active addiction is a disease.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like now your brain is rewired.
Yes.
Chemical dependency.
Now you're in the disease, right? Like, oh, hey, bro, you shouldn't be. Would you be okay? Would you blame a friend or loved one if they got HIV?
Blame them?
Well, not blame them, but treat it like, Kyle, you're like, you did it to yourself. Or would you know what I'm saying, where they need it?
Well, that's a disease.
Because that's the same thing.
Well,
you're out here fucking without a condom.
That's a disease because you can stop doing that lifestyle and never get rid of it. If you stop being promiscuous or using intravenous drugs or whatever, people got it from blood transfusions and it wasn't their fault. But if you stop living that lifestyle, you still have HIV.
But you're no longer living the lifestyle when you're overdosing and you're still taking terrible. The drug. But you're only doing it because your body has to.
Yeah, but
you were living the lifestyle whenever you were partying.
But that's my answer.
When you're sick,
but that's my answer.
And you look like shit.
But that's my answer. No matter what,
that's when it's a disease.
But my answer is no matter what you do after you've contracted HIV, whether you're still sleeping with people or not, you still have HIV, regardless. Whatever choice you make going forward, you cannot get rid of the HIV.
That's just
you can stop the addiction at some point, stop using drugs, but you can never get rid of HIV, even if you change your whole lifestyle.
What I'm trying to say, and I understand what you're saying. I do, but I'm about to give you a perspective on it. That is that is the disease part. Okay.
Yes, I agree with that.
What you're saying is you still using when you know you shouldn't be. That is the disease part. That is just like if you quit fucking, but you still have to deal with. It's the same. It may not seem like the same thing because at this point you want to stop, you want to change your life, or you want to die. But in any way, you are no longer partying. The fun is over. You want to get help. Everybody's trying, but you can't. That is when it's a disease. It's not when they're stealing from you or they're lying to you or they're that is where you could try to prevent it. Hey, yo, but once they get to a point where you just wonder what the fuck.
Once you're using, it's all the disease at that point.
I don't think so.
And then it's battling it later, trying not to go back to it.
Yeah, I think that's when. I think
all of it is.
I think
point. But you don't have the disease of addiction until you do it. You don't have that disease right now.
See, but I don't believe that because I drank and I smoked and I popped pills heavy. You see me fucked up. Everybody thinking that I was a pillhead or I was an alcoholic, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You see me now, I can drink. I don't have to drink. I don't have to pop pills, but I was partying like anybody else, and I was losing my kids. I was losing shit, but I wasn't in the disease because I was able to snap out of it as soon as they got real. Some people, it got real, and they're still doing it. They're still fucking up. They're still losing. They lost their house, their cars, their family, their this, their that. They are in a disease because you're not even the same person. You know what I'm saying? You're not the same person. You was somebody. Now you're not. You are in a disease. I get what you're saying. When you first started, motherfucker don't start 600-pound life, but you eating, you 300, you 400, you 500. Now it's a disperse. You should be. You should not be eating. You're 700 pounds. It's a disease now. It's because you can't help it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I feel like you should the most. And I pushed away people that died. You know what I'm saying? When I should have been, because I'm like,
Well, it's hard to deal with. It's hard to deal with.
you know what I'm saying? I pushed away from, I'm not gonna say their name, but I pushed away people.
It's hard.
People fucking told me it is.
It's hard to deal
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
And you can't trust them.
Yeah, but when they're like that, it's like
You try to help as much
got-
as you can, but if you're not trying to help yourself, what can I do
you
for
got
you?
two choices, right? You can either let them do it.
But what can I do for
you
you
can
if
fucking-
you're not trying to help yourself? If I give you everything to help you and you're still decide to make that decision, what else can I do?
It's rough, yo, because I feel you. Because when it comes to that, when life is still moving, when there's other things coming in, it's like you could either choose to deal with
So
it
now I'm taking
or just let it
so
go.
now I'm taking care of you your whole life, and you just decide to just continue to get high.
Yeah.
At what point do you stop?
So
That's a tough one. But yeah, I would like to talk to some people, if you're willing to talk
yeah.
in public about it. That would
If
be
you are
nice.
willing, send an inbox
Yeah, let
to Ball Out Radio on Instagram, a DM, or Ball
Ball
Out
Out
Productions on Facebook, or Twan and Sherry send it to me
Instagram.
also, or Twan underscore green #1. Send if you want to come on and speak. This would be one of the only podcasts that we will invite people. You don't have to. If you invite maybe 2 to 3 people, two to three people.
We can figure that
I
out.
want all perspectives too. I
We
want
can
people.
figure that out. It could be multiple shows. It don't have to be.
Yeah, it could be multiple
We
shows.
can figure that part out. Like,
But
we
yeah,
don't-
definitely
that
inbox
doesn't
us.
matter. But yeah, if you're interested,
I
let
like
us know.
that, man. I like that we because yeah, man. Like I've had a lot of friends that have
It's
passed
heavy
away.
in this area.
A lot of
it really
friends.
is heavy in this
a lot
area.
of friends that I feel like I should have, and in that, bro, man, life is life, bro. And it's crazy because really you want to stay as far away from that as you can. And that's the crazy part. When they're in the disease, it's like any disease. You don't want to be around it. You don't want to touch it. It's nasty. It's like any disease. When they're in it, you want to stay away from it. You want to cut ties with them. And that's how I know that's the disease. It ain't the disease when you're partying with them, where you're getting high with them.
I think it still is at that phase.
I don't think. I think it's yeah. But yeah, I don't see how it is because I just don't see how it is because I think that's how
I just struggled all the time because there's a lot more choice involved. But once it's taken over, you're not.
But there's choice
You're not in control of your
But
choices.
there's choice in almost all of it though. There's choice like I said, eating, smoking, lung cancer.
That's all addiction. Yeah. That's all addiction.
Driving without a seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? Like there's consequences.
I'm not saying there's consequences to every action, but what I'm saying is diseases that you can choose to participate in or not choose to participate in.
It's just a real slim margin.
You can't not choose
Because there's a lot
to
of diseases.
participate in leukemia or MS
but
or type 1 diabetes.
but that's why they do charities and all the Disney World and Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm
Make-A-Wish.
saying. That's
different.
yeah.
What we're
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about,
It is different, so it should be a different
Yeah.
classification.
That's different.
Is what I'm saying.
but yeah, that's different. But AIDS and
Some of them
bulimic,
some of
anorexia,
them, well, some
shit like that.
Some health issues are by choice. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Anorexia, like their shit, like
that's an addiction too.
what basically, and people's bodies react differently to different chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that over the years.
But all I'm saying is, you can't get addicted to opiates if you never did an opiate.
Yes, you're right.
Is the point that is difficult for me to overcome.
I think it's difficult for you.
This is me. This isn't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the world. That's
See,
just me.
Virgo, I
My
think
internal.
it's difficult for you to have empathy.
Because I mean,
I
no,
think it's difficult
I have
for
more-
you to
I
try
have-
to understand
I have
someone
so
else's
much-
mind.
I have so much empathy. It's
Basi-
unbelievable.
Okay, well, basically, what I'm saying, I think it's difficult for you to go
That's
into
why I'm
someone
so
else's
patient.
mind.
That's why I'm so. That's not true because that's why I'm so patient with everybody. That's not true.
Well, I think
I see things from people's point of view all the time. That's why I'm so patient with people.
Well, I think
and that's
that-
why I put up with so much from people and will be understanding and reasonable.
Well,
So
I think
that's not true.
I think you're a dissipation.
but I like absolutes. I don't like gray area. That's the Virgo in me.
But I think you're this a patient guy. I think to dive into
Because
someone's
I'm
head.
understanding and have empathy and see things from other people's point of view, it causes me to be patient.
Well, that don't have to be empathy. That could just mean you know how to strategically like deal with people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Not true. No,
empathy.
because I feel things internal. When somebody's hurting, I feel that. When somebody is going through something, I feel that.
I feel, but okay, I feel like empathy for like me is making a decision that you wouldn't make.
That's not the definition
You know what I'm
of
saying?
empathy,
Because of somebody else's feelings. Because you feel a certain way, so you have that empathy. So now I'm
I
like,
do that all the time. I
would,
do that
but-
all the time too. But empathy, that's not empathy.
Yeah, like that's how I feel like it's like I was gonna approach it this way, but I see now. Okay, say if like I was fucking bad at you, right? And I come here and I can just tell you're just there's something off. Like, so it's like me being a Pisces, I have the most intuition and empathy out of all signs, right? My skill is to, once I feel your energy, I can mimic any sign. If I'm in a room with a Virgo, I can emphasize with the Virgo, I can get to, that's just, if you can look it up, that's one of my things, but that's one of my traits. So I go by the energy and the vibe of the person in the room. So if I was mad at you and I came over here, and if you were on a different vibe, I don't know. It's just naturally I would, and even in like a good way.
You're not mad anymore
Oh
because
my
I'm
God.
excited about something. Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? When a lot of people don't, know what I'm saying? And that is where
That's not necessarily empathy though, but
that
I
is
see what you're saying. Yeah, to an extent it is, but not. Yeah,
that is where I feel like what makes Pisces
makes you a chameleon.
and me, what makes people feel like they can tell me things and like get it made me a chameleon to where I can sit with an addict and not know what they're going through physically because the drug, but I can emphasize and dream and imagine what their pain is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I can understand it instead of being like how some people are, like blase, blase, blase. And I can say it, but I can do the other way too. I can be like, motherfucker, I know that you're bullshitting, blase, blase, blase.
But that's just being people. I think you went a little deeper than. I think you went a little deeper than you needed to be because you can be both things.
Yeah.
Everybody can be both things. But yeah, that's a strong point that I struggled with for a long time. Dealing with people in my family, friends, all that. I'm just like, I just don't like the classification of the name. That's it. That's what I battle with. I understand the chemical makeup. I understand.
So what
the transformation.
what would you call it then? In your words,
I don't know what I would call it.
choice.
I don't know what I would call it. Well, I don't know.
Self destruction.
I don't know what I would call it. I would call it addiction.
Oh, it's 11:13. Jesus
Is it that
Christ.
late? I would call it addiction. I guess we've been gone for
That's
an
nice.
hour and 20.
Let's fucking go.
I would call
This
it.
has been a great show, guys.
I would call it addiction because there are choices that are made to cause you to now have a disease.
But addiction is called a disease. So I guess
Yeah,
it's the
that's
same.
what I'm
it's the
saying.
same thing. It's the same.
But that's what I'm saying because I just have a hard time because my mom's type 1 diabetic. She didn't do anything to start that. It just started.
But I don't think you're calling drugs an addiction. I think you're calling it something else. That's what I'm saying. You're calling it an addiction for not being, but I think the drug addicts, you're calling it something different. That's not a disease. That is a self-destruction
Something.
I think that's that. I mean, that's how you truly
I feel
feel.
like it should have a different title. Yeah,
Yes.
I do.
It's self-destructing. Mm-hmm. It's not addiction. It's not, well, it is addiction, but it's not a disease.
But like you said, which is true, not everybody chose to be addicted to opiates. Some of them had to take these pills because of the excruciating pain they're in. Now they have to have it because their body needs that. I get it. That wasn't their choice. They had to take that. But had they never taken that, it would have never happened. Had they never had the car accident or whatever, it would have never happened.
And me, I'm on a sense of, everybody didn't have to take it. Mm-hmm. Maybe that kid was being interesting. Maybe that grown man never did drugs ever, and maybe life was. So I can't.
I would tell my kids all the time.
I can't blame.
So I shared custody with their mom, and I would pick them up every week, and I would be like, we'd have our talks, whatever, in the car ride, and I'm like, I don't want you doing drugs, I don't want you drinking, whatever, but as you get older, you're gonna probably experiment. You're going to probably smoke weed, you're going to drink, you're going to do whatever. I said, but one thing I will tell you that you can't control, and you can do it one time, and that's it. Or them opiates, them pills, all that stuff. You can't control that. You can't beat that yourself. You might do it one time and be cool, or you could be the person that does it one time and it's a wrap for you. So I'm like, just steer clear of that.
First, I used to see it like bro, you chose to do that shit. But then now I see it like what transpired, because me going through my CYS case,
I'm not, but I'm also not calling you a terrible person or bad or whatever because of the choice that you made, because I've made choices like that too.
You're just angry.
I'm not saying that makes you better or worse than anybody else.
Yeah, you're not coming at it from sensitive. You're coming at like, I'm angry. You did this. Like, why'd you do it? I'm gonna love you, but you're still my friend. But I'm fucking angry as fuck at you, and you're not gonna get any empathy. You're gonna get.
That's not true either. It was strictly on the labeling of it.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, my mom's a type 1 diabetic, and I talked about kids with leukemia. There's absolutely not a single thing they could have done different in their life to avoid that. It's there. It just is. There's no choice they could have made.
Yeah,
there's no choice they could
different
have
type
made.
of diseases. Yeah.
Yes, there are. And I just have to, I have to accept that.
Yeah, okay,
It's not anything about the actual active addiction, the struggling, the lifestyle after, none of that.
But when you don't want it to be called a disease, you're taking away your empathy. That's why I'm confused. As soon as you say, I don't want it to be called that, because a disease means that we're trying to help it. And if you're saying, I don't want to call it that, then you're saying that. So but in my head, you're like, well, I don't want to look at it as something that needs help.
Once you're in it,
I look at it as something that you did. But once you're in it,
I recognize now it is a disease.
So now we're getting back to what I said. Whenever you're partying, it's like, but when you get in it, it's like, okay, if he or she can't stop, and they know that they should. Things that they used to love, they no longer love anymore.
Do it and you get altered that one time or whatever, however many times it takes.
Because I pop plenty of perks,
but that's you.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
people's
you.
Bodies.
But
so
that's you.
So I don't want you to use that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's where I differ, because you can party.
But the altering of your brain rewires it, and now it triggers the disease.
Basically. You see me for 5 years rapping every day. If I got on drugs, you see me rapping. This is the. You see me rapping every day, and you started seeing me coming less or coming to the studio I'm not even coming to the studio no more, because you would want to help me. Because you're like, that's a disease. Because I know Twan, and he loves music. He loves to be fresh. He don't even care. He's just at the house. I think you would look at it as a disease. You would not look at it as, I think you would look at it as, damn, my artist, my friend, my brother, he used to be like, I know this guy. I know that because sometimes
I have close family and friends actively going through addiction.
I don't think,
and I've lost family.
Yeah,
and friends.
but I don't. Me and your relation, you see him. It was almost like work, right? It's almost like you see me you don't see your family and friends every day, especially when they start. But if you see me every day, like we've seen each other more than I've seen any of my family and friends, right? I've seen you more than I've seen my brother, my cousins, any of my family. I've seen you more in the last 5 years. Any of them. My mom, dad, brother, sister. And I think me too. I think you see me, you know what I'm saying? We've slowed down, but in the midst of our time, I think I would see you almost three times a week. So
yeah, but there's also people in my life that I spend almost every day with that I'm not gonna obviously name any names, but you know these people in my life.
Okay.
So that I'm as close or more close with than you.
But what I'm saying that you know me to love rap more than anything. I sacrifice my kids for it. So if you see me now sacrifice something else that's not my kids or rap, you would be like, Twan that's a disease. Like Twan is in a disease right now because he's not himself. This is not the Twan that I know. You know what I'm saying?
We've had these conversations over the last couple months, I feel like.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Sacrificing rap or not?
I mean, but I'm talking about like me just stuck in my crib high as shit. Time out. Bro, I made that's what's so crazy. I think you get numb to how many songs bro, I made 20 songs in 2 weeks. At least 10 or 15. I made 5 or 6 here, and I made 5 or 6. Yeah, bro, I made 10 songs.
You made 3 here.
No, bro, I made Top, 78, Where He Go, Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? Cheerleader, that's 5 here. And I made 5.
That's over 3 months.
Bro, that's
January,
over
February, March.
That's over a month span though. That's 10 different songs. So I still make a lot of songs. Motherfuckers ain't making that many songs. I got a whole fucking album and just a month span. Just start just making tracks. Not even okay, I'm an album. These niggas be in album mode. I got 10 bangers I ain't even showed you. I got 3 new songs. I ain't even showed you those. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 new tracks. You know what I'm saying? I made. So bro, I'm still actively making. Nobody makes as many songs as I do without a fucking studio. Period. Nobody. If you have a studio in your house, I get it. But nobody's in the studio as much as I am making songs. I do not believe it. Because just like you said, Charlie ain't been making that many songs. But if you
I didn't even say that. I said we've been having those talks because we were talking, and this all can all be cut out. But
man,
we were talking about you weren't sure if you wanted to keep doing that. You want to be an influencer. You want to do this. You want to do that. That's
okay.
I didn't say nothing
saying.
about making songs.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant I haven't been in
you're
the studio rapping.
So you're sacrificing music for.
I'm sacrificing being Twan Green.
Mm-hmm.
Being Twan Green.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about songs.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm sacrificing being me, if I'm fucked up, if I don't care about my image, you know what I'm saying? And I love Twan Green. So I love making sure that I'm Twan Green at all times. And if I stop...
Well, we can have that conversation too.
Okay. I love being me. And if I'm not being me,
yeah,
there's a problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's different. If you know what I'm saying, it's different from certain. Because I'm not gonna lie. Let's just keep it 1,000 real quick. A lot of niggas that get on drugs, you see the signs on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Right away.
Let's just keep it real.
Right away.
Before they even experiment.
Let's get this out there. I'm not saying I think you're doing drugs or anything like that. That's not where this was going. That's not where this conversation was going.
But
that's not
let's keep it real. There's a lot of niggas you see from the writing on the wall early.
Off rip.
And there's a lot of niggas that you would never, even you.
Well, some people,
JT, you ain't been at work in a minute. What's wrong with you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But there's some niggas that's like, I mean,
yeah,
he was a wild dude, man.
You look back. Sometimes when you just look back, you're like,
He never really liked to get dressed up. He was kind of quiet. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, or he was always he was a follower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, that would be shocking for someone that loves themselves as much as me and you do. You would be in the disease. It wouldn't make sense. Because a lot of people that don't love themselves. Yeah. And that's why and it's easy. Well, whatever. You follow somebody, oh, let's all get high. Are you getting high? I'm getting high. I never did crack. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's some people that I would never. Yeah. I watched the movies. I would never smoke crack.
But I also like had conversations with people before, and I asked them like, how do you even get to that point? And someone explained it to me like, you you're never go rob a bank, right? But you would go into a convenience store and take a pack of gum, as a kid, and that's not a big deal. And then you get away with that a couple times, and then now you're like, you know what? I like that shirt while I'm in Walmart. Then you take that. So then that's not a big deal anymore. So you do that a couple more times. Then it's just like a slow build up to a bigger thing. And then eventually it's like, all right, well, I never thought I would steal a shirt, but I'm doing it. So now, BB gun looks cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or this TV looks cool. I can find a way to get that. So then you build a tolerance to things, and it's not that big of a deal anymore.
I ask a lot of people, I say, bro, I don't ask, but when a lot of people tell me how they started smoking crack, they always be like, I was at a party and these girls were doing it or these guys were doing it. Yeah, right. A
lot of people were.
I'm like, bro, how'd you even start smoking crack? That I was at a party
and this girl did.
And this girl was doing it, and I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And though, like, there are people that can get pussy without doing a drug. And there's people that think they have to follow. In the
moment, you just
ain't no. I've never done it.
I've never done it.
Yeah, so there ain't no sometime. There's no time. But there's no time that I've been around people. That's what I'm saying.
People that aren't that don't think certain things are a big deal.
So let's get back to that. So if you saw me in here on heroin, you would know that it is a disease. Because I'm not that type of person. I take full pride in who I am, what I represent.
I don't know, because I don't think I would ever see you doing heroin. Because you take pride in
there
what
we
you
go.
represent and this and that and the other.
So it is a disease.
That would be a choice for you.
No.
Because you ain't never going to get hooked on heroin.
It's a disease. Because you're no longer you. That's kind of what I'm saying. You're no longer you. No matter how I got there. Well, that would be the thing. It's a disease.
But that would be the thing. I don't think you would make a choice to get there. It would be something that brought you there. So maybe a doctor prescribed you, and then that's different.
And now I'm strung out.
Yeah,
that's why it's a disease. Because I feel like nobody wants to be fucked up. It's when I've heard heroin addicts, when they're in it, they take it to die. In the beginning, they're taking it to get high.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But once they're in it, they're trying to get the fatty.
Because they want to because they don't want to.
Because they suck.
They don't want to do it anymore.
They
but
suck
can't
now.
Stop.
They lost their family, their friends. So who cares?
Yeah.
But in the beginning, it was, man, this shit is fire. I love it. It takes me away from life. It helps me get through my day. Yeah. I can handle shit.
I don't know. That's.
And once you get to that point,
I think it's so extreme. It's scary to me. Like, that's scary to me that you would even be able to try that, because I know what it is. I know how lethal it is. I know how addictive it is. That's so scary.
I look at drugs as the same as like gay sex.
Like, I don't understand the reference.
For like me, it's like,
oh, you would never try it.
Yeah. Like
exactly.
I would never do it. No matter what situation, no matter what. Like, No, because I sold drugs. So I've been in situations where I could have easily had more fun if I would have been on the same shit they was on. So I know I would.
See, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't know. I guess I don't think I would have fun being on the same shit that they're on because from the outside, I see what it does to people. I'm like, why would I ever want to even
but
try
that
it?
is the
Why would I even
disease
wanna
part.
Try it?
But that's what I'm saying. That's like the disease part.
That was an aside. That wasn't even me talking about the disease part. That was just me talking about like you just said I would have more fun if I was on what they're on.
Because
I don't look at it like I would have fun
yeah,
on what
see,
they're on. That don't
because
look like fun
you're
to me.
looking at the disease part. You're not looking at the fun part. You're looking at
No,
if
that's
I
just scary
take
to
this,
me.
I could fucking become that. Not if I take this, I'm gonna have a
yeah.
good night. If I take this, I could become that. That's how you, and that's the great thing.
I look at it. I look
great.
at it like that. Don't look like a good night.
The first time you're not gonna be strung out.
When you're on that, you're when you're on the heroin.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it.
You've seen people on it.
Yeah.
The first time or 150th time, that's what it does to you.
Okay, well, I'm talking about, or maybe more like perks. I pop a perk, but if I'm with a crowd that's popping 7 of them,
That's too much.
right? But I'll pop one.
I could die.
I'll pop a 5. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm partying. But if you see me every time I come here,
Yeah.
you like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? JT, I'm not even going to do a song today, bro. You know what I'm saying? We on the podcast,
Yeah.
or I haven't had none, so I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you don't want. You don't want the. Hey, yo, that's the beginning, right? That's the we on the part we turn. You know what I'm saying? You see
For
the
certain party drugs. I mean, because I did ecstasy. That was the party drug.
Yeah, but
When I was
ecstasy, I
coming
don't
up-
think you can get
when I was
addicted
coming
to it.
up. You can. People got addicted to it. But I don't know if it's like.
yeah,
it's
but
not
it ain't
it's
like
not
crack
opiates.
and
Yeah,
heroin.
It's not like
so
that.
like we're smart.
You're
We ain't
right.
never seen
You're
nobody
right.
strung out on fucking
right.
e pills.
Right.
People that do heroin and crack are stupid. I'm sorry.
They just.
They're dumb.
They're just not.
I didn't say that I had empathy for the dumbness. I had empathy for the others. It's stupid. It is stupid. I do stupid shit all the time. It is very stupid. But once
But
you
again,
get
but like
in
you
the
said earlier, it
disease,
depends on how you got there. If your doctor got you there, and the doctor, and the doctors were getting people.
so
there
there's
all
different.
the
So
time.
there's so
different tiers. to it.
everybody ain't the same. But I don't want you to think that's the only way that it could be a disease.
No,
either.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm wrong.
It could be a disease in different ways.
I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I 100% know I'm wrong. That's what I
Yeah.
said, and that's a me thing. That's
Yeah.
just the stubbornness in me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to accept that because I'm like, well, no, this is what a disease. This is what defines a disease, and that's just me being stubborn. I know it's real, and I know people need help, and I'm here to talk and try to guide people through it. I can't live it with you, but I can try.
I can't live it with you,
because that
but I can listen.
that beats you down, bro. I'm dealing with it right now.
I know.
I'm like actively dealing with that,
Bro, I
right now.
fucking got fired.
No, I'm
because
like,
I didn't
like,
understand
like
it.
actively right now. Are you in the streets or am I still helping?
Shout out
right now
to your heart.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's hard, man.
Is that why you're wearing the hoodie?
No, actually it
I just
wasn't.
know that.
Actually, it wasn't. No.
But yeah, man, I dealt with it. This is the last thing I'm gonna say because I gotta get out of here.
We didn't even get into sports today.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This was a beautiful podcast.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like we even had like a quick debate. Like y'all even got like we even broke the fourth wall for y'all. But I got fired because I desensitized a moment of addiction
What's your uniform on?
with my uniform on.
Put it on
And
social.
before I was like, man, fuck that. He's in my yard. But I shouldn't have recorded it. I could have said and laughed and watered. I shouldn't have recorded it. And I shouldn't have recorded it. Because, yeah, you're right. I don't know him. It says somebody's family. What if somebody recorded my little brother?
And that's why I said earlier you can be both things because you say you have so much empathy, but that wasn't very empathetic.
Well, I saved his life, so it was. I mean, I didn't just. A lot of people say I would just walk them over him. No, I was gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't. I was being empathetic to him, but not to his family, not to his, because it's not about, he don't care that he's on camera.
No,
it was, so that's a different, that's a different,
and
I was being empathetic to,
and that's the saddest part.
He died, you know that?
Did he?
They found his body on the highway. Man. Sea God was on the fucking
news.
That's
the one that got hit?
I got a text from Wiz's sister saying, yo, he worked with us at Denny's.
He got hit by
a car, probably high.
That's sad, man.
I thought about, I was on some Final Destination shit. Like I kind of altered this fucking shit. Like death was like after him, because I kind of like postponed it for a few months.
if you're on heavy stuff like that, death is after you.
Oh my God! Let me tell you what happened today before we get off. Speaking of fucking drug addicts, my fucking girl drops me off at work. She goes back home. She FaceTimes me. She's like, babe, what the fuck? I'm like, what? My fucking meth head neighbor walked in my house, I think Kobe or whatever, and she was using my fucking toilet.
What?
When Sherry got home, she was on the toilet.
What?
Bro, what the fuck? And just the other day, she almost burnt the whole building. She had the fire people come down there.
What?
She's been... So
what did
when I called the police. I said, yo,
you snitching now.
I'm snitching. I am snitching. I pressed charges. I had Sherry write a statement.
He is from Atlanta.
Hey, you're gonna come at my city. Nah. I pressed charges on that bitch. That's a breaking and entry.
It is.
Nigga, if a white person came home and saw my black ass shitting in their toilet, I'm going to jail.
Taking a shit?
I don't know what she was doing. But
that's like Ezel.
Whenever Sherry
like
put whenever Sherry put the live on, she was like pulling her pants up and like, Sherry was like, you gotta get out. I'm like, get the hell out.
Yo, that's like Ezel from Friday.
No, because Ezel shit outside the house. She went in someone's house and shit it.
Did she think she was in her house? What she said?
I guess. I think she was so high.
I mean, everybody said
she was at the right building, just the wrong apartment.
Nobody got hurt. That's why. It's funny.
Nobody got hurt.
That's why it's funny.
But so when the fucking police came, it was so crazy.
What would you have done if you walked in?
Oh my God!
You'd have been like, what?
What? Hey, you gotta go. Snap. So when the fucking police came, they was like, they got her. She's in the car. What do you want to do?
Like nothing. Just.
I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. Felt good as hell. You know how many times I've had charges pressed on me?
They said, can you write a statement? All he wrote was, I'm pressing charges.
I'm pressing charges. But honestly, and I had empathy. Yo, man, you're going to hurt yourself. You almost started a fire.
She needed to get locked up.
You got to get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? You got to get sobered up. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to...
Sometimes that is the best thing for you because you will get clean, at least detoxed. Once you go to jail for a little bit. I mean, you can get drugs in jail, but still, you at least...
And I could save your life because you could die like Eddie just did. And his name was Eddie that died. Yeah, because maybe he should have been in jail. Because maybe he would be sober right now. Yeah. So I'm not going to... Because we have to testify. I'm going to, I'm going to recant my statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, you know what I'm saying?
This will be out. You want me to cut that out?
Hell no.
All right. You already gave a statement.
I didn't give a statement.
That's the same as being
Sherry
on stand. Oh, you weren't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there. So I'm going to have Sherry recant her fucking statement. You know what I'm saying?
Sherry gave the statement.
Yeah, but for her to testify, she could be like, I'm good. Right?
So...
But I wanted her to. But they wasn't going to take her to jail if we didn't.
So if that was a real
street
street incident, because this is a reason why you should call the cops on somebody. But if that was like a real in the streets incident, would that be classified as snitching?
How about this? If it was a black woman, I wouldn't have called the cops. So it could be like a race thing too. I'm calling the cops on a white person.
But that's a reason why you can call the cops. That's not snitching.
Okay, because someone was in my house, yeah.
Yeah, you're living like a regular person.
Yeah.
But if that was a street incident,
Like a junkie was in my trap house without me asking?
I'm just saying, like, if it was if something happened and it was a street incident and you give a statement, but then you recant and you don't testify, is that still classified snitching?
I guess.
Let's say somebody robbed you.
If you're cooperating with the police in any way, you helped them solve the case. So yeah, that's fucking snitching. Yeah. Even if that statement is still a record.
So why recant the statement at this point?
Well, because then she won't. They won't have enough evidence.
But you
if
want
the
her to
witness
go to
doesn't
jail
come
to
to
help her.
No, I wanted to go to jail that day.
Oh yeah.
For them to
Get her off
further
the streets
on
today.
and get the
Get her off
charge.
the streets today.
Yeah, she may be in jail until her court date. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That she'll get out because we won't. Sorry, excuse me. Because we won't push it forward. Yeah. But in a street situation, no, you're never supposed to cooperate. Mm-hmm. I was talking to my cousin the other day. He said I asked him this same shit. I said, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask. You already know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna ask you.
I know exactly what. That's why I said it.
Yes, I'm gonna ask you. I said, if somebody robbed your kid, and like they were like an adult, if somebody robbed your kid, like they were an adult. They were like 21,
mm-hmm. And they're not.
And they get, Daddy, I got robbed. I got beat up. Mm-hmm. And you were there. You were in the car waiting for them to come outside. You watched them getting robbed, and the police come.
What are you saying? What are you doing? Yeah.
And he said,
he ain't talking.
Do your job. He's you know what I'm saying? He's not
50-year-old, 21-year-old kid.
He's not helping.
Kids not in the streets.
He's not helping. Because he said she will do everything. She or he will do everything in her power because she's not in the streets. Mm-hmm. So she's going to cooperate, or he's going to. They're not. The child isn't in the streets. So.
What's he gonna say to his child? He's okay with his child cooperating?
He's okay with it because his child isn't in the streets.
But
he's not going to cooperate.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about that? So he's not going to cooperate.
What if him and his child got robbed?
I didn't ask that.
Then what?
Then what?
That's the real question.
Yeah, that's the real question.
What if you and your child gets robbed and there's nothing you can do to defend yourself and you get robbed?
And then the police come.
You're not giving a statement, but your child is.
I guess he will go handle it in the streets himself. That's kind of what he's saying.
Because now you got robbed.
Because now you got robbed. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to handle it as a street nigga and not a civilian. And a street nigga will handle it this way. And that's kind of how he took it. Yeah. Me, I'm not a street nigga. So I don't know how. It depends on how mad I am or how scared I am of the consequences if I handle it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so, yeah.
But that's why. But that's where the lines get blurred, and I feel like so many people end up snitching now because the lines are so blurred.
Well, there's different street niggas, right? Like there's Michael Jordan, there's John Stockton, and there's fucking LaMelo Ball. It's just there's different grades of street nigga. There's the street nigga like me. I'm more like G League, like
hang around.
Well, like I'm more like
hanging around.
Bronny James. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like LaMelo Ball. And then there's like John Stockton, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley street niggas to where they do a lot of dirt, but if they get caught and they're doing too much time, they'll tell. Like if they're like the kingpin, like, you know, I'm gonna tell everybody, even though they're the kingpin. And then there's the Jordans where it's like they're fucking big meats. They're like Max B. They're like they're doing 20 years and not saying nothing. Yeah. And they're coming out kings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's this different, you know? And everybody wants to be Jordan. But it's the price. Are you really gonna not tell and do 20? Because they did. Big Meech, everybody, that's what I'm saying. And they be laughing at him. That's what I'm saying. That's ball out. He did all that. They be laughing at him. And this is the best episode that we've ever had.
Ball out.
You know what I'm saying?